and even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover guitar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
My Hometown is made possible by Anton Media Group. For more of your local community news, you may visit AntonMediaGroup.com. If you have a story to share or want information about subscriptions, you may call 516-747-8282.
WHPC.
And now we return to My Hometown.
We're back on My Hometown. I'm your host, Bill Horan, along with Nassau Community College student Zac Turkel on the voice of Nassau Community College, WHPC 90.3. We're here with Kim Weiler, who's an international certified holistic health coach, author, and speaker. Today, Kim's talking about her passion project, The Love Group. Kim, I understand there's some free giveaways along in this program, and next to cheeseburgers, I love free giveaways. So what are you giving away, and is it a cheeseburger?
It is not a cheeseburger.
No, okay.
That's unfortunate, Bill.
Yeah, your end. But I'm sure there's a good gift. Go ahead.
Sorry. The giveaways are actually much better than a cheeseburger.
Okay. Is there such a thing, Zach?
I don't know.
That's
tough.
So there's a goodie bag, which is filled with the most incredible products, all aligned with our brand, non-toxic skincare products, organic makeup, tons of healthy snacks and beverages. I had went to the Natural Product Expo a few months ago, and I literally have over 500 people who are giving me free product from these incredible companies. So it was just quite an experience for me to talk to that many people about the Love Group, but their products are just amazing. So I cannot wait for these girls to get their hands on these because they're going to love it. It's quite a goodie bag. And then in that goodie bag is also the Love Group Guide, which is this awesome little notebook that they could write in during the seminars, but it has inserts that basically little tips and to-dos from the speakers, like 5 ways to love yourself, ways to love your makeup, ways to love your body, like things like that. So yeah, they're in for quite a nice little gift.
That might be the most amazing thing, because so many people on my show will say, write something down. Either a gratitude you have for the day, I'm happy I'm alive, I'm happy I have a good dog, a good pet, a good job, and what are your goals for the day? So that notebook might be the most valuable thing in the package, even though the candy bars sound good.
Yeah. There's no candy bars in there.
Oh, I thought you said candy
Bill,
bars.
You're sneaking them in.
I'm getting hungry again. Come on, Zach.
Kim, how did you get all of the companies to sponsor your goodie bag? I know you went to the Product Expo, but were there some companies that were a little reluctant to kind of get into this?
I have to say no.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, if any said no to me, which was not many, it was just because they were a small mom and pop shop and they just didn't have enough product to spare to give out this many samples. Like if I do one event and say there's 1,500 young girls there at a college or a high school, yeah, they might not be able to really afford to give me that many samples. But they were willing to collaborate in some way, shape, or form if it wasn't to give me product. So yeah, that was, and I also, not just from the expo, but I've just been using every connection that I have to talk to. If I have so many favorite brands of food and products that are even in my book or that I use in my daily life. I've called all of them. I'm building relationships with all of them, and there's probably over 60 of them that I'm just calling on my own. But everybody's so excited about what I'm doing, it's just beautiful.
I have a feeling
we're both excited.
We are.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling I'm going to walk in Barnes & Noble and see those magazines, Entrepreneur of the Year, Success, and whose picture's going to be on there? It's
going to be Kim's picture.
And I'm going to say, I knew Kim when, and Zach's going to say, I was there, I interviewed him. It was just starting.
Thank you.
Kim, this sounds so exciting. I do want our audience to know, if sometime they can only listen to a portion of the show, if they're in an organization or would like to just find out more, how do they get in touch with you?
They can go to our website. It's www.thelovegroup.org. Thelovegroup.org. pretty easy.
And
to
that's
remember,
an easy
right?
title, The Love Group. We were kidding you about it at the beginning of the show. But for the young girls and for the packages they're getting and all of the information, and we've heard this from so many authors on the show, and putting it all in one place, and you've got these world leaders that are coming out talking to them as inspiration, as role models, maybe as mentors or coaches. I'm excited, and I think it's going to be fantastic.
Thank you. I'm excited. I feel like I'm jumping out of my skin.
We
Like,
should
that's
book
how
you for like
excited I
one
am.
weekend a year just that you come back and tell us what's going on.
Yes, I would love that.
Now, what are some, you mentioned that they can kind of tailor make their own package, almost like a buffet dinner. Can you give us some idea of those packages that an organization might want? Is it an hour program, a weekend, a week?
Yes. So we have 4-tier packages, and we really are open to, like I was telling you earlier, if there's an organization that wants to kind of tailor their own and create something that we don't really have listed on the site right now, we are so open to doing that, because every organization in school is going to have different values, different audience. You know, one school might be really into sports, another school might be a fashion institute, a business school, a cooking school. You know, I love that we're setting it up so that they can pick their own panel, because we have such an array. But yeah, so our tier 1 package is really like a TED Talk. It's where 4 to 6 speakers come and they present a nice lecture. They really get into the nitty-gritty of what they've gone through and how they've persevered, and give the students tools to use in their life to really help them get through those tough times. And then so that's tier 1, and that's about an hour and a half. But again, it could be 2 hours depending on if the school wants more speakers or some interviews on video, or we really could tailor it. And then package 2 is pretty much the same as package 1, except it comes with an hour-long demonstration of the school's or organization's choosing. So it could be a non-toxic makeup organization to help the girls feel beautiful and teach them how to, look like they're wearing makeup without not wearing a lot of makeup, or something like that. But it could be anything. It could be regarding food, fashion, makeup, fitness, anything they choose. And then tier 3, that's about 3 to 4 hours. And then package 3 is all of the above, except we're adding on another hour, because that's where we're going to actually give 3 demonstrations of their choosing. And then the 4th one is the longest one. That's a 6-hour half-day mini retreat, I call it. And it's all of the above, but this time we're actually going to be working with the girls hands-on. We'll be in all the speakers will be in groups, and we'll actually be teaching the girls one-on-one. They'll be working directly with us, and we also have a celebrity guest speaker who talks for an hour. So that is a big surprise. I can't reveal who she is, but it's very exciting.
Zac, I'm just going to make a guess. About a year from now, we're going to be talking to Kim, and she's going to be coming out or working on a book called How the Love Group Changed My Life. And it's just going to be stories from each of these girls, because I have the feeling this is going to be one of those things where the girl's going to say, I was down and out, or not feeling good, or the school made me go to this seminar, and it showed me I can be a makeup artist, a nurse, a doctor, a teacher, and just gave them the self-confidence to move ahead. No, I really see this. So
Bill,
yeah, definitely.
Bill, that's a fantastic idea. I need to write that down.
We'll write a lot down after the show, because I'm getting excited for you, and I can see in your eyes, Kim's body language conveys a great message. You can see her, she's so excited about this, and you can see on your face you're beaming about it. Which those are the projects that work, not the ones who say, "Oh, we're going to make $1 million and then we're going to sell it for $100 billion on the market." No, you want to do this to help. You have the right reasons. You have a great purpose. You have great people with you. So.
Kim, where do you see the Love Group in a few years from now? Let's picture 5 years in the future. Where do you think the Love Group will be?
We're going global. That's all I have to say. We're going to start nationwide, and we're going to start national, and we're going to go global. We're going to be in other countries, and we're going to have, my big, huge dream would be to have little love groups all over the world.
Kim, with your background in TV, has that helped? Is that your role in the group? Or are you going to be one of the speakers, or do you have a defined role yet?
Well, my role is, I have 2 roles. I'm the founder, and I'm a speaker as well. Who knows how that'll kind of evolve as I go on. But my background in TV, I'm seriously blown away by how much it has brought to the Love Group, because for the first half of my career, I produced. I was a production coordinator, production manager. I pretty much produced events, produced shows. So the Love Group events is exactly that. I now have all this experience and the skills to produce this, and I know exactly what we need. I know exactly what I have to do, who I have to hire. It's incredible how that's transferred over. Then the second part of my production career, I transferred over to the accounting aspect so that I could pursue my dream to act. And that was something I did for 7 years. So I basically have all this accounting experience where I worked on budgets and payroll and all these aspects that I'm now taking into the Love Group. I can actually sit there and make a budget for what an event is going to cost, and I know exactly how to do it because of my experience. And the third and final amazing piece is I have 7 years of acting experience, which, me doing workshops, and it's like performing. I mean, I know I'm talking as me, and it's my story, it's my truth, but it's performing in its own way. So I would have never felt this comfortable behind a camera, in front of people, in front of a live audience, if I didn't do all that acting. So to me, it's just confirmation that I'm on the right track. I feel like, to get a little woo-woo on you, I feel like the universe has groomed me for this.
I really think so, talking to you, but it's funny, as Kim's talking, I'm adding up the years. I'd say somebody listening on radio says, wait a minute, this Kim is 77 years old. She was this, she was that. She did this for 10 years. She did this for 5 years. No, she's a very attractive young lady who's very dynamic to do this, and your daughter is going to love her if you ever get the chance to go to the Love Group and go to one of the seminars.
I'm proud to say I'm in my 40s.
Okay. We'll leave it right there. We're not going to...
Yeah. Kim, tell us, what's the biggest lesson that you've learned on your journey, and what do you want to teach these young girls? What kind of lesson would you like to teach them?
My biggest lesson is really why I've even created the Love Group, why I'm doing this to begin with. It's, like I mentioned earlier, I never knew growing up that I can love myself, that I can find that love from within. It took me a while to create tools and techniques and games and little things that I can do to basically help shut out that negative self-talk, which to me is the number one thing that I think our youth needs to learn. If I learned not to listen to that negative voice that's always yapping in my mind, and replace those thoughts with really loving, caring, beautiful words and thoughts, stuff that you would say to others, but maybe not to yourself. Gosh, like I said, my life would have been very different. So I really just want to teach them that they can look to themselves. You can't escape yourself. You're always going to be there. And that's actually the best part, is that you can rely on you.
Kim, I want you to say that website again, because that's so important to our audience and so valuable. Please give it to us.
Yeah, it's thelovegroup.org. It's thelovegroup.org.
Easy enough to remember, and please write it down, because you're going to be telling people about this and say you heard it first here on WHPC. Kim would like to thank you for being with us today and remind our audience, Kim is an internationally certified holistic health coach, author, actress, and now entrepreneur and founder of The Love Group. For more information, you can contact Kim at www.healingmyskin.com. And if you're interested in more about The Love Group, just contact thelovegroup.org. Correct. Okay, I got it right. I'm Bill Horan, along with Nassau Community College student Zac Turkel. Thanks for listening to My Hometown.